Just like that, we are back. We are back. We are back. Another episode of My Soul DNA. I'm your host, Ryan, My Soul DNA. Try to get on here, speak with different people, get the background on what got them into the culture, get a couple stories, some highlights, some lowlights. And then at the end, we get down to the nitty gritty and we find out what the top 5 is of their current collection. As always, you got to have that in hand. So without further ado, this episode, I got my homie Nick. Known Nick for a few years now, actually more than a few years. He's one of my first co-workers that I worked with when I got to Atlanta. So Nick, go ahead and introduce yourself, man.
What's up, man? It's your boy Nick, professionally. They call me Chad, no chill Chad, checking in. Like I said, I've been knowing Ryan for a few years, man. He's definitely been a sneakerhead. We kind of just keep each other on our toes, see what's hot. Just doing my thing, man.
I reached out to you. I know that you're big into sneakers amongst other things. We'll give you a chance at the end to plug your other stuff, your other ventures. But I know you big on the sneakers, always been. So what got you into the sneaker culture in the beginning?
Got me to the sneaker culture. I really just been a person that was intrigued by like what everybody was wearing as far as like celebrities, man. I grew up doing talent shows and stuff like that. You had like all the hip hop artists, all the R&B artists, all the athletes, and being a military brat, I traveled a lot, and it was like that was my way of kind of keeping in touch with the culture itself. I really couldn't, I grew up where I really couldn't afford like all the shoes that I wanted. There were a lot of shoes that we just couldn't get until I started working at about 5th grade, 4th, 5th grade. I started working, I had a little paper route. I was getting like maybe $50 average on a Sunday.
Okay.
So then school was kicking in, and then I was able to like buy my own school shoes. One of the first pair of sneakers that I bought for myself was the original Grant Hills.
Okay.
And I had bought them because the chick I had liked had them. You know what I'm saying? And I had bought me a pair. You know what I'm saying? So that was like my first pair of kicks. That was like, I think it was like $55. And after that, it was just kind of matriculated on from there. And like I say, I was working so I could kind of afford my own shoes at the beginning of the year for school and stuff like that.
So once you got into like high school, was it like, I know it continued, but did it get to where it was, okay, now I'm kind of like, I'm collecting now, not even knowing I'm collecting, as far as like, oh yeah, I'm just buying kicks. Like kicks is like the most important part of my outfit. Was it that then, or was that later on?
It was still later on. Kind of at the beginning of high school, I was still more like, I was kind of buying my own stuff, but I was so like being a military brat, like we didn't really care too much of what you wore. Like there were some like cool kids that had like every time some Sean Kemps would come out or Jordans, like they had it. But we were more dependent upon, I was raised like, man, you can go to the flea market, like you just find something you like, knock off real Nikes or not. Like it was just, you just found something you wore and you put it on and, it was cool. And then when I moved to the States, that's when I saw more people actually like rocking the Timbs, rocking the Clarks, the Wallabies, the, what's them brown shoes everybody used to wear? Eastlands, you know what I'm saying? That's when everybody was wearing Polo, the Tommy, and I'm coming in like, I got on like fake Tommy Hilfiger, like, you put on just clothes to wear, you didn't really care too much until people start like picking on you and stuff like that. You like, hold on, like, why you checking my tag? Like, what's this? You know what I'm saying? And then when I got to high school, I was like, all right, I'm a little more cognizant about what I'm buying. So I would kind of still just buy real stuff, but it was like the sneakers that I might like. Like I was buying Reeboks and I was buying like a Ken Griffey, or I used to read a lot of Source magazines. So I was rocking like stuff that
everybody read Source.
Yeah, XXL Source. I was rocking stuff in the magazines that was up north because North had all the fashion stuff before the South got it. So I was rocking, like I was the first one with like the FUBU. Helly Hansen, that was a popular one I was rocking first. When matter of fact, so I was rocking it's called Saucony. A lot of people call it Saucony.
Yeah.
But it's actually pronounced Saucony. I was the first dude rocking Saucony. You know what I'm saying? Like I was always trying to be like the first to kind of step out with it. And that's when I kind of got that snowball effect. And people started picking up on Air Force Ones, and then started rocking the Forces.
Heavy.
Because all the rappers up north, I was big on, you know, Biggie, the Locks, you know, Jay-Z.
Yeah.
Big thing. So I started customizing Forces at that point, and you know what I'm saying, I was doing like these little subtle customs, and this is kind of like when Dipset was, you know, coming out with the pink and all, you know? So I was going real hard, did a couple for my friends. I did something for my brother. He was going back to school one year, and I did something for him, you know. So
bruh, that's dope. About how many pair would you say you own?
So there was a point where I had about 500 to 600 when I hit college. I was working at Foot Locker, Foot Action, and everything that dropped, I was getting. Like I was pretty much spending my whole check. Matter of fact, look, bring out some gems. These was like,
I remember that they came out with the 8s.
Came out with the
8s. I had that joint too.
Came out with the 8s.
I remember that one. I didn't have that one though.
So I was buying every item that came out with the shoes, you know. So that time I probably had like 500, 600. And then there were some times, you know, where it was like I had some hard times, so I was selling. And then I got into cars, and it was like, you know, I wanted to buy car parts. So I'm probably down to probably like 100 pair at this point.
What is the most you ever paid for a pair?
Most I ever paid for a pair was my DMP 320, and then my Yeezy foams. That thing I paid like 360.
Well, I know that the DMPs, I forgot what the retail was on those, but you reminded me of 320.
I got you. That's what I got for it. So at that point in time, in 06, there's a story. I was leaving the club. I was going to get the J's, and you know, I had to have them. That was the first double package. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I camped out. Left the club at 3 a.m. Camped out. You know, the mall opened up probably like 6 or 7. You know, so we can get them. And we had like, it was like this. It was a little line. It was like a chick in front of us. You know what I'm saying? And we was like, well, you know, you can go in front of us. Like, you know, you ain't getting my size. You know, ladies first. So we let the girl in, and then she comes out with like 3, 4 pair, bro.
Bruh.
She gets the 7, she gets the 10, the 11, and the 13. And we like, first of all, why you let her buy all those instead of just buying one? And then she goes to buy up all the shoes to resell. I was pissed, but I was able to get me a size 10.5. But what I did was put my receipt on the shirt.
Yo. So what day was that? When did those drop?
This is January 28th, 2006.
Yo.
It says define the moments, Jordan, $295, 7% tax, $315.65, cash $320. I got change, got the barcode. It's all right.
Yo, that is fire, bruh.
So it said authenticating, and on the back I had put Jaywalk Granite.
Bruh, that's fire. So real quick, what size is that shirt?
Man, this is a 3X. Yeah.
Ain't no way that shirt get worn now, but that joint is so dope, bruh. That is so dope.
Hibbett's, Albany, Georgia, man.
What's the most you sold a pair of kicks for?
So in 2014, I sold the DMP. I sold it for $800. I met the dude over at Lennox at the mall, and it was like $800. And these were worn. My 11s were worn. My 6s were pretty decent. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the 11s, they were worn. But because I had the box, I had the shoes, I had the paper in there, I had the gold tag, I had the receipts still in the box. You know what I'm saying? Dude bought them for $800.
What's that one beater that you got?
One beater. I got one. Silver box.
Okay.
Silver
What
box.
are those? What? Some 10s or some 13s?
10.
I knew it had to be. I knew it was one of them. Something told me it was some 10s or some 13s. Okay.
Still got the original receipt. Retro card.
Yep.
Some nice little beaters, man.
All black joints. Those were 05?
You know what? These were 05.
Those are the same years. The white ones with the red and silver drop.
Yeah, that's a classic. I had a. This is the other one I want to show you because I had another pair.
Okay.
These, I wore them. They disintegrated.
Great 5, bruh. Are them those the grapes from back then too, around that time, like 05, 06? 06, I think.
06.
06, yeah.
But these disintegrated. Yeah. They was like,
yo.
And I was so upset because I had worn one day and then the whole freaking
bruh
came out, man.
But so it looked like you had gotten some decent wear out of them beforehand.
I mean, so they were straight. The only thing was like this right here was yellowing, the little plastic stuff, you know what I'm saying? And then like even when I originally got them, I had worn them to a foam party in college, and the foam went to the leather, and that's what made them crease real hard. But they were still clean. Well, shit, the foam cleaned the hell out the shoe. You know what I'm saying? But they were still really clean. And then I had worn maybe about 4 or 5 months ago, probably a little bit longer than that. And then I'm out, and I can see like the purple was peeling, and they see, I hear it flapping, and then I got in my truck, and everything in here was like cocaine, just
bruh.
Man, it really pissed me off. So
you think you're gonna take them to somebody to restore them?
I don't know if they could be restored, to be honest.
Or try to restore them?
Somebody want to hit me up about it. Somebody want to hit me up about it and let me know what they could do. It might be worth it.
Yeah, if anybody's watching this, if anybody does shoe restoration, definitely be plugging Nick's, socials and all of that. So definitely hit him up, with some prices, some ideas and stuff like that. So definitely put his grapes back in the game. Hey, 19s. Look, a lot of people don't like 19s. I'm not gonna say they're the best looking Jordans, but those are some comfortable kicks.
Yeah, these right here, man, I use so I'm a sucker for patent leather. Fact. Patent leather J's is like a win-win no matter what. But I had to ease up off of these because I think these started to separate a little bit in here a little bit. So I was like, once again, you see that?
Jeez. Once again, I'm telling you, somebody hit us up, hit me up. I get to Nick, hit Nick up. Let us know for sure, because we need those. If the sneaker guys were to hit you up and say tomorrow morning, what's that one shoe that you would like us to get for you, dead stock, in your size, made tonight? You know what I'm saying? So that way you got a full life ahead of them. What's that one sneaker that you gotta have?
So the big God, would be okay. God, it would have to be an Air Mag. Jesus,
okay.
It had to be the Retro 20 black patent leather.
You want the OG 20s or the retros? You said retros. You want the OGs or the retros?
It could, either one. Well, they ain't never retro the 20s.
Yeah, they did.
Oh, yeah, they did. Did they? But they have a black ones, or was the white and black?
The black ones. I got them retros.
Pull them out. Let me see.
Let me see if they are in this one or in the other one?
They may have, it don't, you know what? It don't even matter. It could be OG, retro. It don't even matter to me. I just need the Dub 20. What happened was I was working at Foot Locker. I had them. They were in my hold section. They were in my little hold section. I was gonna get them when I got paid. My manager at the time was coming. We had an audit coming up. My manager from my old store in Columbus came down to Albany and was helping out with the audit. So I was coming into work and I saw my old manager. I was like, hey, what's up? You know, he had some 20s on. I was like, man, clean, I'm gonna go get mine, you know what I'm saying? So I'm helping out working. And later on that day, I go to my whole section and I'm like, the black ones are gone. Found out that my manager had bought them because he don't believe in holding nothing.
We all had that manager, bruh.
So I took the white ones out. I was like, I don't even want the white ones. I wanted the black ones. And now I'm looking like, damn, I should at least got the white ones. But to this day.
So give me just a second. Let me see if they're in. Let me see. They might be in storage, but I don't think they're in storage. Let me see if they're in my other closet. Hold up. Finish line, size 11, price $219. Don't got the date on here, but yeah, bruh.
Oh my God.
Yeah, bro. I love this shoe. Bro. I love this shoe. So the reason I asked if you wanted, and then like the back, like this shoe is just dope, bro. Ankle out, like this shoe definitely when it first dropped didn't get the appreciation that it deserved from most, but definitely now it should. But the reason I asked if you wanted OGs or the retros because remember the OGs. I don't know if you can see if everybody can see, but the OG, the strap, everything on the retros were the same. But the OGs, this gold, where it's gold on the retro, on the OGs, it was black. So it was all stealth. But I like that. I mean, granted, I got both of them, but I like that gold.
You want to sell them? Sell them to me. Sell them to me.
I can't even do it, bro. And I worn them. I think I worn these like 3 times since I got them.
I gotta get them, bro. I'm gonna go online after this. I'm gonna go online.
Say what?
After this, I'm going online.
Bruh, I'm telling you, and I can just about guarantee you'll be able to find these for probably like $250 because people still sleep on them. But yeah.
Before sneakers, it was called Flight Club.
Yep.
And in order to get in the Flight Club, you know, it was like exclusive access to get kicks, whatever. And when you got them, they were a lifestyle edition. So on the shoes, it would say Air Jordan, whatever, and it would say LS. It was an LS to let you know it was lifestyle. So one, that's a nice gem I got for the Carolina.
Yes, bruh. Yes.
The Carolina stitching.
Like they had the burgundy ones too.
Yes.
Don't tell me you got the burgundy one.
No, I had the burgundy ones.
Okay.
This is another gem that I had pulled out and it started cracking, but you know what I'm saying?
I remember them.
This was a lifestyle shoe as well.
Yep.
This was 07.
I remember those.
Same thing.
I remember those.
And then once again, you know, they started cracking. I'm like, man, I can't. And these are like toe box is good, like A1. These are comfortable as hell too, but
you can't. I mean, and there's so many different myths on how to like keep them right. You got people who like wrap them, and then I hear no, don't wrap them because they need to get air. Then I'm then you hear people that say, you know, every now and again they gotta be worn to get air because wearing them and giving them air keeps them longer. Then it's like, but don't keep them in the box because what the stuff the box is made out of dries them out. Yeah. Anyways, so we are to the end, bruh. To the end. I need the top 5 pair of kicks. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of My Soul DNA.
Make sure y'all hit that like button and leave me a comment. Hit that subscribe button right here. Check out a couple more of my videos right here. And definitely don't forget to hit that notification bell so you know when I'm posting and you know when the next video drops.